Hello there. Welcome to lesson number 9 of A Course in Miracles. I'm Judith from the Lucid Mind Center, and this is our Course in Miracle workbook support for students with Qigong. Lesson number 9 goes like this. I see nothing as it is now. It's unlikely that it will mean anything to you as yet. However, understanding is not necessary at this point. In fact, the recognition that you do not understand is a prerequisite for undoing your false ideas. These exercises are concerned with practice, not with understanding. You do not need to practice what you really understand. It would indeed be circular to aim at understanding and assume that you have it already. It is difficult for the untrained mind to believe that what seems to be pictured before it is not there. This idea can be quite disturbing when you're starting off with the Course in Miracles and may meet with active resistance in any number of forms. Yet that does not preclude applying it, no more than this is required for these or any other exercises. It is just about practice. The Course in Miracles is really about practice. You have to allow yourself to practice it. And then just see what happens. Just observe how the understanding arises within yourself. And then you suddenly have this aha moment and you say, now I get it. You might go through 3 or 4 lessons where you're like, I don't understand anything. And then suddenly the 5th lesson, everything, it just makes it all clear and you understand it all. So just allow yourself. You have made the decision to do the Course in Miracles. So just allow yourself to go through it and observe how you're going to learn. It's just one step at a time. So it says these exercises, for which 3 or 4 practice periods are sufficient, involve looking about you and applying the idea for the day to whatever you see. So you can even apply it to this TV or the telephone or wherever you're watching this. You can apply it to the things which are around you. You can apply it to anything your eyes fall off, your ears observe, or your skin seems to feel, or you feel internally. And you're supposed to, like it says, it's supposed to do 3 or 4 practice periods. And it says here, it is emphasized again that while complete inclusion should not be attempted, specific exclusion must be avoided. And I know how this feels because I've been through this particular lesson several times. It's like when you're seeing a person, you can't, then you might say, I don't want to say this about my person, maybe your child. I do not see my son as he is now. I do not see this key as it is now. And it's not about your son. It's not about the object or the subject you're seeing. It's about your observation. It's about turning inward and becoming aware of how your thinking works. This is what this course is about. It's about becoming aware of how your thinking is working and how it obstructs your experience of joy, of experience of love, experience of happiness, which is your birthright, really. So let me repeat it one more time. While complete inclusion should not be attempted, specific exclusion must be avoided. So allow yourself to look around, and wherever your eyes fall on, apply this. Say this. I do not see this, fill in the blanks, as it is now. For example, I do not see this telephone as it is now. I do not see this person on the screen as she is now. I do not see this plant as it is now. I do not see this light bulb as it is now. So first take the things which are closest to you, just around you, and then extend, look further out, maybe through a window or just behind you. Let's try it. So our lesson is, I see nothing as it is now. I do not see this floor as it is now. Look around you and fill in the blanks. I do not see as it is now. I do not see as it is now. I do not see as it is now. I do not see this cat as it is now. I do not see my shawl as it is now. I do not see my shirt as it is now. Now look further out and repeat it by yourself. Find at least 4 things. Very good. And now let's connect. Let's use Qigong to anchor this idea into our mind. And then we go about our day. And remember, you should not do more than 1 lesson per day. You can repeat this lesson for 2 days if you fancy. And trust that the understanding will come. Now let's put our feet shoulder width apart. Let's imagine there's a pillar of light coming into the top of our head, coming through our body, coming out of the perineum. The perineum is the space between your genitals and your anus. There is a small space there. This is your perineum, it's the center. So imagine that there is a light pole. I call it a light pole, but in Qigong it's actually called a Tai Chi pole, a yin-yang pole, which is polarized between yin and yang, which is the experience of our human life here on earth. And we're going to become aware of this particular moment, of this instant, by helping us with the breath. So imagine the Tai Chi pole, and now inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Imagine that you are tracing down the Tai Chi pole through the center of your body, exhaling down. Very good. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. This time, imagine that you're growing roots into the earth. So we are inhaling, and now we are exhaling down, and we are exhaling through the roots into the earth. If you have got difficulties visualizing it, you don't need to visualize, just say it. I'm growing roots into the earth. And you're going to notice that there's a different sensation in your stability, and there's a different sensation in your feet. Exhaling down. Last one. Inhale and exhale down. Ooh. Let any kind of preoccupation go. And I like to become aware. In Qigong, what we teach is that we want to really become aware of where our body is and what our body is standing in. I particularly like the Taoist idea of the function of a body. You see, the Taoists believe that the body belongs to the earth and the mind belongs to divinity. Very much the same as the Course in Miracles teaches. And they believe that when you connect to the divine self, then you can use the body in the perfect way to help yourself having a happy and joyous life, and helping others to have a happy and joyous life as well. So we want to just use this idea, this old Taoist idea, for our own practice of A Course in Miracles. Okay? So let's just circulate our hands, becoming aware of the gravity of the earth as the hands are being pulled downwards. That's very good. This is the yin energy, the negative female energy. It's got no value as such. It doesn't mean it's negative and bad. It's just a polarity. Very good. Notice the air around your hands. Notice that you are within the air. Very good. Very good. And now we are going to connect to this earth energy. Notice the antsy feeling in your hands, crippling. Now we are pulling up this earth energy, bring it above our head, and just run it down through the central channel. If you've been doing more of those lessons with me already, those Qigong lessons for A Course in Miracles students, then you already know this is called pulling down the heaven. So we inhale up, we collect the earth, the heavenly chi, the heavenly idea. For Course in Miracles, you can also connect to your higher self or your Holy Spirit, whichever word you like to use. So we inhale up, connect to your higher self, connect to the Holy Spirit, connect to Jesus or the divinity itself, and exhale down. Whatever word sounds good to you, use that word. As you know, words are just symbols of symbols and twice removed from reality. Inhale up, collect the divine chi, the divine energy, and bring it down into your reality. That's it. Put a smile on your face. And let's do one Qigong flow today. So we are just simply going to bring the hands up and bring the hands down again. So we inhale up and we exhale down. And we just observe our hands as they're moving up and down. Inhale and exhale. In and ex. One more. Inhale and exhale. You can now inhale and exhale through the nose, making the awareness of this instant moment stronger. Okay, now we're going to expand into our chest. So we inhale, open up your arms, open the chest, and exhale. Very good. Let's do it one more time. We inhale, expand, and exhale. Wow, we're creating space in our chest. We are creating also space in our mind. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. I see nothing as it is now, and exhale. Inhale again. I see nothing as it is now, and I want to see things as they are now. I want to understand this lesson. I see nothing as it is now. And last one. And exhale down. Notice how you feel. Notice that you're more present now. And that is what we want to achieve with A Course in Miracles. This is what we want to achieve with Qigong. This is what we want to achieve with yoga. We want to achieve also with other experiences. We want to achieve to return into this present moment and to understand that every thought, every emotion, every idea we're having is tainted by our past. And we want to be able to be aware of this. So we learn to see this world in a different light. Put your feet together. Notice how you feel. Put your hands into prayer position and say to yourself, I am much more than a physical body. I am a spiritual being having a human experience, and I am learning how to return to this present moment. Thank you so much for being here. Here is a lesson if you want to do a Qigong lesson for A Course in Miracles students or altogether English lessons, English Qigong lessons. And here is the playlist for A Course in Miracles students for all the lessons. Thank you so much for participating. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give me a like. And please tell me your ideas and concerns in the comments. I see you in the next lesson. Have a wonderful day.